Welcome back to Sensei Sam's One Championship preview for One Championship Friday Fight Night 91. Starting with bout number 3, Nong Fazai versus Mora Carlson.
Representing Sweden, Moa Carlson.
Let's hear what she has to say by herself.
Hello Sensei Sam. I started Muay Thai when I was 12. I started because my dad and my big brother did it. I really fell in love with the sport and I wanted to compete. I'm coming from a very loving family. We lived on a small village in Sweden called Marieholm. We lived on a small farm with dogs, cats, horses and so on. I really like to do baking. I really like to cooking food and being with my friends as well. One championship, it means the world to me. 2 years ago, my coach, Rene Boncosta, he told me year 2022, in 2 years you will be fighting on one championship. And now I'm standing here and I'm doing my fight number 3. My biggest goal is to get the $100,000 contract. But right now I just take one fight at a time, step by step. I'm going for the contract. I really want to fight for a belt.
Going on with strawweight Muay Thai, bout number 6, the future fight of the night, Freddie Hegarty versus Cao Clay. Cao Clay is 26 years old, 160 centimeters tall. He has 57 professional fights and 40 wins. Training out of Lukesan Fighting. Out of 7 fights at the Friday fights, he won 3 fights and all of them by knockout in the first and second round. Cao Clay's biggest strength is his determination and his aggressiveness. He has a dynamic punching style. He says he emulates and idolizes Rodtang. He believes when he performs, he's got the hands to really put out everybody. With Muay Thai, he's providing for his family since a young age of 7. His family is really proud of him, how far he come. As kid, he was a real brawler. He just liked to smash people. He's a man who just enjoys fighting. Cao Clay is throwing big overhands, big hooks. When he lands one, he has the power to put your lights out. When you look in his face, you will see this man is not afraid to go to war. When he decides to go forward, he never takes a step back. This upcoming fight against Freddie Hegarty will be definitely his important one. Is he able to show dominance and get back on the winning side of life? We will see tomorrow at One Friday Fight Night 91 at the historical Lumpini Stadium in Bangkok. And bout number 10, Petsansap versus Dap Dam. Dap Dam is 24 years old, 165 centimeters tall. He has 85 fights and 62 wins. This heavy-handed striker has a beautiful left hook, a spectacular straight right and some punishing low kicks. Dap Dam, coming from a family of farmers, he was working on the farm since he was a young boy to support his parents. He says he got that work ethic growing up on the farm, putting in the work every day. He wants to take his family away from that to something better. That's the motivation, that's the driving force for him to make it to the top. He's one to watch. The fight you are watching right now was his debut at One Friday Fight Night 21 against Xavier Gonzalez. The performance he put in this fight led him to a 350,000 baht bonus. And of course the co-main event of the night, Petvicit versus Sonrak. And here we have Sonrak, 27 years old, 170 centimeters tall, 91 fights, 66 wins, coming out of Myanmar. Training and preparing at Fairtex Gym in Pattaya. Sonrak is a southpaw striker with heavy kicks and highly effective elbows. He is really looking forward to be aggressive in every single fight. He competed on the Road to One tournament. He lost in the final, but he put in such a great performance that he had the chance to prove himself on the Lumpini shows. He's got a big record, a lot of experience, and he's a very violent and dominating fighter. This upcoming fight should be a great matchup for him. This fight, which is displaying right now, was his penultimate fight at One Friday Fight 56 back in March this year. Out of 8 fights at One Championship, he has 4 wins. And the main fight of the night, One Friday Fight Night 91, Komavut versus Alexei Baliko.
Representing Russia, Alexei Baliko.
Alexei Balikov, 31 years old, 170 centimeters tall. He has 35 fights and 23 wins. Balikov is very dangerous when it comes to the hands. He's very selective. His shot selection is very important to him. He does not waste punches. When he hits you, he burns you. He's got a 50% knockout rate, so that means 1 in 2 opponents is getting starched. He was very successful in his early days on One Friday Fight Nights. He's got a big win over JIQ, but the knockout against Sua Kim was tremendous. That left hook is an absolute sledgehammer. The way how Balikov is able to catch kicks and counter is on a solid level. He fires off very rapidly off at that, and it's going to be important to him also to mix in the kicks because he's so heavy-handed. He's a very aggressive boxer. He likes to walk people down with the hands. This was Sensei Sam exclusive content for One Championship. For more videos like this, check out my channel, leave me a comment and share this video with your community. Us.